But that's not the same for everyone. I think a lot of other people choose characters who reflect who they are in real life. It always makes me laugh when I used to play games, RPGs and stuff on my YouTube channel. People are like, why do you always choose female characters? You're a guy. It's like, yeah, I'm a guy 24/7. Let me play this video game, please. Today, if you're just joining us, this is a Mixbox stream supported by Mixbox. They also provided the DLC. I said, I don't actually have the characters. They're like, you want DLC? We're gonna hook you up. They've also supplied this controller. They've also sponsored the stream and supported it to make it monetarily possible. It's a controller, if you're not familiar with it, with, as you can see, up, down, left, right controls, and 8 Sanwa buttons. Show up to Evo playing one-handed while sipping coffee with the other. I'll be chugging coffee with one hand. Have you ever done percussion? This is called a Swiss Army triplet, where you do a flam, it's like ka-chunk, flam, right, left, flam, right, left, flam, right, left, flam, right, left. See, if you go to music school, they teach you all sorts of useless things that you'll never use for the rest of your life, unless you become a streamer and you get to teach people how to do flamadiddles. Alright. Talk to me about Julia. What do I need to know? First of all, cool style. I'm liking the flannel. It's like she's from 1993. What the heck? His favorite band is Nirvana. Let's get these beans. She's like a kung fu master. Thanks for watching. Can I finish my stream today with thanks for watching? Wow, that was annoying. To get her stuff going, you gotta first set up an account with... To play this character, do I have to set up OBS and become a streamer? Do I need 50 sub points before I'm allowed to have an emote? Do I have to stream for 25 hours and then apply for partnership 4 years later to use Julia and Tekken? Oh, I need those tier 1 subs first. I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. One of her win poses is don't forget to subscribe. I've seen that on Twitter. I saw a Markman, he posted the video. She reminds me of Kokoro from Dead or Alive. Aha! Aha, the roll around. That's styling. Whoa! She's super cool. Let's not forget that I'm also biased towards female characters. Unless they're Kusanagi Kyo. If they're Kusanagi Kyo, then I don't care what gender. But Julia, I was always gonna like Julia more than Negan, just because she's female. Honestly, I do really want to do a creator stream. Are you guys interested in that? Can I see a show of hands of how many people are creators themselves? People who are you a streamer and or video creator or podcaster or artist? Anyone who's interested in podcasting, video making, or streaming? I'm a gamer. I'm a fighter. I enjoy video editing. Oh, I see. Resounding yes. Can stream in 360 people and a 1 megabit bitrate. Hardcore. Now let's not knock 360p. Let's remember that 360p was what we used to call DVD quality. We used to be excited about that. We're like, oh my god, I have it on DVD box set. What that actually meant was you now have a box, your favorite movies and series, all in 360p. 480p, was it? So what's 240? There's 240, 360, and 480. Okay, so not 360p, I meant 480. No, VHS isn't bad, dude. You don't understand. I had tapes. My camcorder had a cassette tape that was like the equivalent of 8mm. Yo, Chester 1920, thanks for the follow. The tape was like this big. It was this cartridge this big. You would buy an adapter, like for VHS, with a hole in it, and you would put the tape in the adapter, and then it would open up the flap and it would pull the rolls until it was the same width as a full-size VHS. It was literally just a normal VHS tape in a smaller box, and it would just stretch it out to the right size. If any of you haven't seen it, please go and watch. What is the name of the guy? There's a guy who does really old tech on YouTube. He's amazing. He checks out old record players, old Sony products that were never released. There's a video of a CD player which I had never seen, where the CD is bigger than the CD player. Nostalgia nerd? I don't think that's it. You've piqued my interest. The guy's name is Tech Moan. Go and watch this guy. Is he British? I can't even remember if he's British. Hey! Flam! Hey, remember I taught you how to play the drums? Now you know. Dude, this girl's awesome. Where's the coffee? Do you have any idea what time it is? It's almost 11 PM in Japan. Oh, this game's brilliant. Does this mean I don't have to play Street Fighter anymore? I like that. Just go bosh bosh. Can you see that with my fingers? I'm going indexes, middles, indexes, middles. Feels nice. It's definitely a different way of playing. So what is in that thing on her leg? She's got this like bag. Is that for her iPad? Her iPad mini? Razor's Edge. Isn't that one of those Xbox games? You like run around on a bunch of razors. You know what I mean when I say it's like kung fu. It's all very kung fu, isn't it? What is the name of her style? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this anymore. Just show me the combos. As much as I would love to learn every single button that she's got. What the heck? There are no directions in this. Oh man, that is so... I've seen that. Doesn't Jack have this move? Skip the 10 hit button combo and go for the sample combo. Good idea. So I have to link these to Goo. Oh, this is a separate one. I like it. When they're on the ground. While rising. Here we go. Do I have to dash? You need to dash for the last part. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3. Dash. Bosh, bosh. Badosh. Almost. No, oh, I forgot to dash. Oh, wrong kick. Oh, yes! Sample combo 3. Having trouble. She can move fast, but it's not like she's Ibuki. True. And let me watch the demo once. I just want to see if there's any dashes. Bosh, 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 bosh. Run. Okay, no dashes. We're good. I did it the first time. Oh, I'm not holding it down. I can do this. I can do this now. Oh, no. Oh, it only does the last... Oh, I can... Oh, man. Ah, the run starts... I'm starting to run too early. Oh, I should have been patient. Oh, I need to get in closer. I rule. Oh man, I was not sure if that was gonna happen. Dang, I wish everyone could share that feeling. I wish everyone played fighting games just so that they could know how that feels when you destroy yourself and or when you decide I am going to do this, even though you haven't played the game very much. And I realize that these are, like people say, they're not optimized and those are not the combos that you're going to use in the real battle. But just as a trials mode, I wish everyone could experience going through a fighting game, especially these ones that you don't usually play, and going, yes! And it's like the Matrix. Everything starts falling into place. You do that thing when Neo sees the code, and then the code starts melding into human shapes, and then you see, instead of the Matrix, you see the Matrix. You know what I mean? Instead of seeing the code, you see people. I really want to play more Tekken. I don't actually know if I would play Julia, but I like her a lot so far. I'll tell you what, I mean, I also liked Negan. I thought he was pretty cool. Every time I look at the character select screen, I get kind of shivers, because there's so many characters. It's crazy. Fighting games, just by programming these guys with the simple tools needed, they can give you thousands of hours of fun without spending, I mean, I'm sure they have spent thousands of hours making it, but you know what I mean? They haven't planned out every possible combo that's possible in the game. They've just gone, okay, here's a combo that ends with you being plus or ends with you being minus, you know what I mean? Or this combo ends with the enemy falling right next to you, or they fall on the ground and they're really far away from you. So they just program these things, they're just programming potential. What I think people like about fighting games is that unlike like a story, where the way you experience the story is decided at the start, with a fighting game, it's more like you just lay a bunch of hammers, knives, and screwdrivers on the floor, and you go, alright kids, have fun! And that's what people do. They pick up all the tools. They're like, I'm gonna hack into the wall with this thing. Someone picks up the screwdriver and they're like, I'm gonna spread butter with this thing. What people do with the tools is up to you, and that's why these games are so, that's why they feel so creative, compared to playing a linear story RPG, which, let's not forget, is also amazing. Like when you go into a movie theater and you experience the narrative that the director wanted you to experience, a crazy whole new level. I'm talking about Infinity War, basically. I just really want to see Infinity War. Even at this very basic level, I'm on sample combo number 3. I feel like someone has handed me the keys to the kitchen. I don't know what the phrase is, you know what I mean? Here are the keys, do what you want. You don't have to drive the car, you could just scratch the car. You could run around and poke the key into other people's doors. Do whatever you want. Keys to the kingdom! I'm such an uncultured swine. Yeah, and I think creative people gravitate toward it as well. People who like tools are drawn to fighting games because there's all this freedom. It's like, well, I could play the game by running far away and just avoiding getting hit by just being over here, or I could run in and I could never block. And I think it's interesting how Daigo's also pointed out that people who think highly of themselves play fighting games, which is why, like, have you ever tried to convince your friends to play fighting games? And they're like, look, I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested. You're like, how can you not be interested in fighting games? There's so much fun. And but it's more complex than that, isn't it? Not everyone feels that, 1, creative urge, or 2, that confidence that a lot of people feel, like you guys and myself, in fighting games. I'm not trying to say I think highly of myself, but I am confident, and I do like to think that I could be strong. I don't know, it's obviously compared to the competition I don't think I'm strong, but it's like I like to think that I can do stuff. And actually that's also, going back to your question, Heath, about like what character do you choose? I like characters who can do what I can't do. Part of me playing the game is to experience some kind of fantasy that I can't experience in real life. And characters who are agile and fast and acrobatic. You know, if I want to walk around and be all broody, put my hood up and be like a thug, that's quite easy for me to do, because just by being born male, we all look like thugs anyway. No, I'm just joking. It's like I've spent my whole life walking around as this slightly gormless male, a giant dork. And you're telling me I can show up in this game and I can be a popular streamer wearing a flannel shirt and glasses, and I also know kung fu? I play these games and I want to be someone that I'm not. But that's not the same for everyone. I think a lot of other people choose characters who reflect who they are in real life. I want to be someone that I can't be in real life. And wouldn't want to be in real life. I don't want to be Julia in real life. Don't see any reason why I would need to. But it's Tekken, so I get to be Julia. But it always makes me laugh when I used to play games, RPGs and stuff on my YouTube channel. People are like, why do you always choose female characters? You're a guy. It's like, yeah, I'm a guy 24/7. Let me play this video game, please. Alright. Oh my god, it's so long it scrolls. Are we going online? Are we going online? Is that what's happening? Challenger. A new challenger has been found. Sorry, I almost got it was the reverse mix-up. Have you seen that? DOA, they show you like 5 bars and it turns out to be 1 bar. In this one, it starts off with 0 bars and then it turns out to be 5. Oh, let's go back to the sample combo. What? You're teaching me this combo? Oh no, it's different. Down, forward, 4, 2, 3. Okay, it's different. Okay, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and then 4, 2, 1. What does 4, 2, 1 look like? Gotcha. Yo! Gambat. Gambat. New type 8. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna remember this one. Alright, let's go online. One, two. Oh, down, forward, 1, 2. So I read the chat and I only read the last message and it said 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for joining me for another exciting episode of NihongoGamer attempts to play Tekken 7 with the Mixbox. Another big thank you to Mixbox for providing not just the controller, but also this DLC that we've been enjoying today. That's all I've got for you today. Tekken when? Again, I haven't decided. I would also like to say, RIP. Rest in peace, keyboard. Thanks for paying your respects for F5. F5 died today because he screwed up everything. Stream was going very professionally, smoothly. People were having fun. They were throwing emotes around, subscribing, following, chatting, trolling. Everyone was having a good time, and then F5 came and ruined everything. Pay F5 for refresh, because it refreshed the page. That's right. Press F5. Sorry, I'm talking really quietly, but it is 12:37 in the morning now. Good night. Sorry. Rest in peace, Mike. Good night.